Hello everyone, this is Chef Emmett Ng again, and in today's Fin by Boat recipe archive, I'm here to show you an extremely quick and simple way to serve up your Jade Perch Fillet. The entire recipe takes no longer than 15 minutes from start to finish, so you can simply start on this and catch your next favorite Korean drama episode in no time at all. So yes, aunties, uncles, tetes, kokos, memes, and titis, you are welcome. If you have not watched my previous video on how to fillet a jade perch, go ahead and click on the link in the description, which will lead you to the other video. And while you're at the description box, you can also find a full recipe for this video as well. So without further ado, let's start cooking. Firstly, let us get the citrus salad out of the way and into the fridge. During trying times like now, immunity is imperative for all of us. Hence, I figured to serve this fish with a citrus salad which provides necessary vitamins for us to combat any possible influenza. So stay healthy everyone. As here you can see, I'm segmenting an orange to completely remove its flesh from its pith and skin. I first make an slice on the top and the bottom of the orange, allowing it to stand completely on the chopping board without rolling around. Now that it resembles a barrel, I use a smaller fruit knife to remove the outer skin from top to bottom, revealing its beautiful pulp on the inside. I figured that the best way for me to do this is to align my blade with the white pith of the orange. And it will obviously be a lot easier for you to do this with a sharper knife. My fruit knife is a little bit blunt. I'm gonna shift to my larger knife. But if you are really inexperienced, try to sharpen your smaller knives, because this can be a little bit dangerous. Kids, if you're watching, don't do this at home. Okay, and if you're not feeling the whole citrus salad thing, feel free to replace it with any green salad you want. Kale, spinach, rocket, anything goes. You are the boss of your own salad. So on the chopping board, you can also see the other components I have for the citrus salad. So I quartered some cherry tomatoes, and then I sliced up some green grapes, and I'm gonna put it all with my citrus segments into a bowl. I'm gonna season it with a little bit extra virgin olive oil and a little pinch of salt. And then, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but stick with me here. I think it does blend a pretty nice savory touch to the brightness and the acidity of the tomatoes and the oranges as well. So I give it a mix, and then I'm gonna taste one and make sure the seasoning is on point, and I think it's alright. And then we're gonna move on to the fish now. And there is the star of the show, the beautiful fillet of the jade perch. Now I'm gonna season this fillet both sides with salt. I'm not gonna use cracked black pepper here because they tend to burn rather easily in the frying pan. So I avoid using that. I normally do it at the end of the cooking process. So here I also dusted my fillet with a concoction mix of 50% rice flour and 50% all-purpose plain flour. You do not need to have this concoction. You can use all plain flour or all rice flour, whatever that's convenient for you and your kitchen. Alright, now let's move on to the exciting part of the dish. In this pan, I'm gonna add a few glug of olive oil and bring up to temperature. You can use any oil you want except extra virgin olive oil, because whoever told you that it's healthier to fry with it clearly is a liar. Due to its low smoking point, it will very easily burn whatever you add in the pan, so anything but extra virgin olive oil, okay? So as I place my fish into the hot pan, you can immediately start noticing that it wants to curl up like a cooked sotong. So what I want to do is I want to press it down to ensure that the entire skin of fish comes in contact with the pan. If you're afraid of oil splatter, you can easily do the same with a fish spatula, a spoon, and a smaller pan. Whatever it is that could help you weigh it down. You can stop the feel that there's no longer resistance to the fish wanting to curl up. And dear oh dear, this is why you should not walk away from the pan as you cook. You will notice that there's a slightly darker spot at the top side of the fish. Now, it's perfectly fine and it's still perfectly edible, nothing to really be stressed about. In the TV cooking show industry, we call this perfectly caramelized. Alright, I soon add a knob of butter and a crushed garlic clove and I let it infuse and release its fragrance and flavor before I start basting my fish. I cook this fish approximately for 3.5 minutes on its skin side down and 1 minute on its skin side up. And as we baste the fish to a beautiful golden brown, a good indicator to know that it's done is when you lightly press the fish, it flicks slightly and doesn't spring back up. And there we have it, a super simple, easy and quick recipe, perfect for a busy afternoon lunch or dinner. I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned a few little nuggets of extra knowledge. And as previously mentioned, the full recipe will be in the description box, so head over there and give this recipe a shot. We would love to see your attempts at our recipe, so the next time you do cook one of the fin by boat fishes, do tag us in your post so we get to see your beautiful product as well. I will see you next time, and bon appetit!